The IAEA will continue monitoring in Iran for up to 3 more months, but the deal also limits access to IAEA, ending its right to make snap inspections in Iran. As part of its pressure campaign on the West, Tehran will go ahead with its plan to slash cooperation with the International Atomic Energy Agency from the 23rd of February. A key part of Iran's plan for reducing cooperation is ending the right to carry out snap inspections at sites not declared to the agency. Now, the IAEA chief Rafael Grossi has confirmed that the additional protocol is going to be suspended, and the steps Iran would take this week would be to a certain extent mitigated by terms of new temporary agreement.
There is less access, let's face it, there is less access, but still we were able to retain the necessary degree of monitoring and verification work for what it is, as it's been defined, as you will see, as you read it again, as a temporary technical understanding.
The new understanding will, however, be kept under constant review and can be suspended at any time. Iran had agreed to implement the protocol under the 2015 nuclear deal. Iran's parliament passed a law in December demanding the country suspend some inspections if the United States of America failed to lift the economic sanctions. Now, this will go into effect on Tuesday.
In the first place, we reconfirmed that Iran will continue to implement the Comprehensive Safeguards Agreement without any limitation, as they have been doing so far. In the second place, we agreed that in view of the law, and in particular the provision that establishes limitations, we reached a temporary bilateral technical understanding whereby the agency is going to continue its necessary verification and monitoring activities for a period of up to 3 months.
Iranian Foreign Minister Mohammad Javad Zarif helped negotiate this agreement. He has said the cameras of the International Atomic Energy Agency would be shut off despite Grossi's visit. Zarif said this was to comply with a law passed by Iran's parliament.
Be required by law not to provide the tapes of those cameras to the IAEA.
Why not just cut them off?
Well, that's a decision. That's a technical decision. That's not a political decision. I'm not making that decision. It's at the technical level. But IAEA will certainly not get footage from those cameras.
The IAEA has additional protocols with a number of countries it monitors. Under the protocol with Iran, the IAEA collects and analyzes hundreds of thousands of images captured daily by its sophisticated surveillance cameras. Now, there are 18 nuclear facilities and 9 other locations in Iran under IAEA safeguards.